hello, good afternoon, evening, morning. Oh, there's my brain working backwards. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time I meet you, I greet you. Um, I have to, I'm going to show off a meal prep that I'm working on. So my hair looks absolutely, well, it is what it is. Hold on, right here. I have the water. Right here, I have these shiitake, dried slice shiitake. I've already used some of this, and so they're ready. Now this does have sulfur dioxide, and well, it's something to be aware of. This is why I soak them. Uh, I recommend that. It's a must-do. Um, some people sulfur does not bother. I have to have that allergy to sulfur. Like certain, the family of antibiotics that are sulfur based do not work on me. Okay, I'll put them in water. Oh, okay. So I crushed them up. They were actually larger pieces, and I just, well, in the bag, I just, yeah, crushed them up in the bag. No water. Hold on. Don't mind the sink. It's here for me. I don't like it, but like I said, I had another nice sink, and then what did I do? Oh God! I went to this episode of. Oh, let me not have such a big sink. Oh no, it was the dishwasher. It was bothering me to bend down. So what did I do? I sold it. Here we go. We have water in it. Like you're all journeying along. Hello, everybody. Join along. Watch me cook. Uh, yeah. I'll add some more. Cool name. Where are you from with that name? It sounds like a name from Norway. Oh, Sweden, yeah? Hold on. Oh, God. Such a clown, such a clown. I gotta put some vinegar in here. Vinegar. Vinegar. I actually should have put that in. Well, it's the same thing, even if I put it in a taller pot. And some coarse salt. Extract whatever is in there. Now, I never went to culinary school, but I know food prep. I know food prep. I did look into the up here, the Culinary Institute, but that is like the amount of money. It's you have to come from, you either need to get a, a scholarship, or you need to have a big fat trust fund account, or a big fat sugar daddy or sugar mama, or just be one of those people that you have your parents, that, well, you can say, oh yeah, honey, whatever you want. Like people that I know, they they would go, like high school graduation you know, oh, Hawaii trip with your parents, chaperones, yeah. Those are the people that can do that. Anyway, either you know how to cook or you don't know how to cook. It's one or the other. All right, so I'm gonna just soak this. I'm gonna come back to this. It's now 5. I'll be up. What's been happening in my senior citizenry life during this timeline, I've been suffering from insomnia. So the last 3 nights I actually slept normal. So, because like almost for a month, I was going to sleep at like 5 or 6 in the morning, waking up at like 10 or 11, and just having like a broken, disruptive sleep. I don't know. But it happens as we get older. You know, we lose the natural melatonin. That's what happens. Alright, I'm not going to rinse you yet. I'm going to just have everything prepped, so you're going to stay. You're going to stay for hours. Yeah. Where's that lid? Where's that? Oh, it's right here. Let me check it. I also have dehydrated onions. Oh, I can find them. All right. I know they that whole big container. Okay, hold on. I need to get another step ladder. Not right now, not right now. Well, as I look, I'll talk. This is my designer houseware look. One second, everybody. 1 second. Here. Everybody knows I'm not doing my mama. That cup turns when you pour hot water. Hot water. Wait, Upper East Side. Hot water. I'll have a cup of coffee. It turns and it goes to red. See, my OCD is going to make me keep looking. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, OCD girl. Oh, where are you? Man, I don't have a fresh onion. Is it over here for the computer? Could it be here? Okay, well. locate them. Anyway, they work great. Um, they're good to have when you're prepping food. I prefer a fresh onion. I don't have a fresh onion. Oh wait, I got this other camera here. Are you in here? Where are you looking? No, 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 no. Yeah. It's not one. I'm probably like looking right at it because that happens because they're all the same red. Back to that market rate. Well, put stuff in here too. And darn it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Anyways, I don't have them, but I do have fresh red pepper flakes. Oh, I have these. This. East Asian, actually, it's a product, Lakshmi, oh, see what a lot of people don't know, like they'll just go buy the spice jars, well, okay, let's put it this way. All right, let me get into another philosophical episode here, because, hold on. You know, aging in America, we then develop all these stories, and then, you know, we become like storytellers, and then you want to share, and I always write. In any case, spices, very pricey. Why? You're paying for the packaging, okay? Now, all right, let me take a name brand. I'm not going to show the brand out because then, oh, copyright, she's making a complaint. Here she goes again. She's complaining. You know, you're paying for the packaging. That's it. So buy, I'm a pepper connoisseur. My flavoring has always been like the stuff with gotta have heart. The food's gotta have flavor. Bland? No. Blands, UK blands? No. Salt and pepper bland? No. So if you buy the loose spices, buy the bag, you know, yeah, you save so much money. But, you know, you gotta know where to shop. A lot of people don't. Anyway, I'm making these shorts because I need to build up my channel, and that's what I'm doing. And I'll show the product as it's cooking. Yeah. Ooh, I'm so cross-eyed. Don't mind my cross-eyes, everybody. Now, for years now, all right, this is now I'm going to go to ailments. Go pee, go ahead. About, I'm going to say 10 years ago, my husband was still alive. We both started getting the floaters, okay? And I'd be like, what the hell is that? And I'm blinking. Now, I had cross eyes as a kid. They corrected my eyes, but the eye still goes. And then, and I still see double. Even after the surgery, it was like, let's build Medicaid. When we were kids, we had Medicaid. So, the floaters, okay? So when the floaters started, I started noticing, like, as I would, you know, wash my face before going to sleep and everything, shower, if I got soap in my eyes would sting, but then my vision became more clear. And then I made the connection when I started getting this, it's called lacrimal gland disorder, which is a part of Sojourn's, which is an autoimmune, chronic dry eyes. And then I get this, it's like glue. At first it's like the little whites that you get out of your eye. Well, then now these have come, they look like strands of glue. I really kid you not. I had made a video about it and I showed what it looked like. Hold on. Come on, you. Come on, you. Come on. Come on. I have them in my eyes now. I have to clean my eyes out. I have to clean my eyes out like about 10 times a day because it just builds up. Oh, God, the almost. Oh. But anyway, so that was the beginning of this condition. And then, it's, anyway, it's the stuff with the eyes. But yeah, now I went over the ailments. But these things happen, and I believe most of this stuff, it's environmental. I grew up in New York City, lived in the South Bronx, lived in the Bronx. Incinerators, all right? Incinerators, chronic asthma. Here's something else too, and I made a video, they blocked it. But now, because, well, whenever I make a video, I record it on my other phone or on my other cameras. Kids that grew up in the inner city, if you have constant ailments, that's environmental asthma. Okay, so environmental asthma, you're given the steroids, you're given a pump, all right? That pump, with the amount of steroids that it contains, is altering the brain. Also, the foods that we eat, all the dyes. Contributing factors to autism. Hold on, she's on patrol. Here she goes, hold on. Who are you looking for? Is the lady walking her doggy? Is that lady walking her doggy? All right. Contributing factors to autism. Low-income communities, what kind of food was there? Garbage food. The selection process for nourishment runs parallel with the selection process for drain cleaner in low-income areas, okay? So kids that develop these like learning disorders because of the foods and the additives, black and brown kids, men, young boys with a learning disability, all of a sudden then grouped as having a mental health problem. How do I know this? Well, like I said, whatever I speak upon, I speak is the truth. I don't talk because I'm trying to hear my voice. All right? So that's all true stuff. And then what happens with someone who's then, you know, their learning skill is not, they don't acquire a good learning skill. Bad schools that are decrepit, overcrowded classrooms, autistic, being on the spectrum from environmental asthma from taking a pump, all right? All of this stuff is all interconnected. Anyway, the philosopher is going to just now chill out. I'm just making these videos because I need to. Okay, I'm reading. No, I do not. I just washed the eyes with the eye solution. I'll show everybody what I use, but I'm going to hide the label because they'll say it's a copyright. have enough food for the day. Oh my God. This philosopher is back. I was reading philosophy when I was 8 years old, right? I was quoting Socrates by the time I was 10. They were like, who is this kid? Who is she? Where'd she come from? Anyhow, it's all interconnected. The same thing with thyroidism. I do believe that the people that are afflicted with the thyroid, hyperpituitary thyroidism, hyperparathyroidism, that we ingested medicine during gestation that our moms may have taken because we live. Okay, we do not have an iodine deficiency in the United States. We never have. So I believe it was something that occurred during gestation, or maybe it was a method of non-FDA birth control or something. I believe that it was something that happened and people developed the thyroid because I just think it was pharmaceutical. I really do. Because when you look at it, every ailment that a medicine is provided for is curable. All right? Who makes the money? Who makes the money? So, I mean, put it all together, people. If you live on fast food for your diet, I would say if you're unhoused, if you can find like a community kitchen where you can cook real food, because the foods that are available to us, they're filled with toxins. So anyway, the philosopher's gotta go. I just have so much information in my head, it just might pop. Oh. Anyway. Okay. If you like what I have to say, you can maybe follow my channel. You can share my channel. I'm building my channel. Thank you. Have a good night, day, morning, evening. There I go. I did it again, backwards. Day, morning. That's how the brain works. Well, some people could, it's evening here in my hemisphere, which is the West, and GMT of Connecticut, Eastern Standard. Bye.